はい。皆さん、こんにちは。深瀬です。ビタリさんもいらっしゃいます。ビタリさん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。Hello.
よろしくお願いします。はい。で、今日は、二つ目のビデオになります。我々ですね、ツールを使って、ドイツの、最新の AI 技術を使って自動化を進めていこうという、チャンネルでございます。今日もよろしくお願いいたします。で、今日はですね、メールが、この前、メールが届きますというお話で、今回はメールが届いたものが、例えば、これはスパムメール、迷惑メール、これは、インボイス、請求書に関するメール、これはお客様からのお問い合わせ、これはその他みたいな、自動でAI が、サポートしていただいて、サポートしてくれて、自動でメールが仕分けされると、そういうことができるということを紹介させていただければと思います。それによりですね、皆様のインボックスの中身は、いつも、空の状態、すべてカテゴリー分けされて、AI が仕分けをするというツールでございますので、またこれどうやって作っていくのかを見ていきたいと思います。じゃあ、ビタリさんよろしくお願いします。
Thank you very much. Yes, so this very simple assistant is simple but strong. And yeah, as you said, let's see how this simple workflow will categorize and clean your inbox. And maybe I just start directly with the example and then I show what actually happens. So let me go on our Gmail box here and I just write a email to ourselves and let's say selling a piano. So let's assume somebody writes us an email and say, "Hi, do you want to buy my piano?" And yeah, obviously this is not really something we need. So let's hope that this email will automatically be sorted out from our inbox. So I click now on send. So as I sent an email to myself, it's just an example. It's very quick. So you see the email is already in the inbox. If I check out now the Make.com workflow, then I see that the webhook now received this email and then something happens here as you see and boop, the workflow is done. So what exactly happened we will see in a second, but let's see the result. I refresh my browser just to refresh my Gmail inbox here and I
は
see my inbox is empty. So the inbox is empty. And here at the left hand side, you see I have here these categories. So Gmail is calling them labels. And for this use case, I put these 4 labels here. So client request, invoices, here people selling me stuff. I can also say spam. So this can also be the category spam. And you see my email correctly was sorted out into this, let's say spam or people want to sell me something category. So my inbox is clean. This means at the end of the day, when I would check my inbox, it would be clean and I would see, okay, I got one spam email. But let's do very quickly another example so that you see it really works also for others. So let's imagine you're a tatami owner, tatami shop owner, and somebody sends you, "Hi, can you help me please with the tatami damage I have? I am your client X." X. Let's send this. So let's imagine you got a client request into your inbox and currently the inbox is here pretty empty, right? But you know from yourself, your inbox, your email inbox is always so crowded with so many emails. Everybody of us has this stress. Now, in this case, you see again the workflow is here running. So it ran again and we will check the details in a second. But let's see the result. So I refresh my browser. So this email was now also put away from the inbox and it was put down here, client requests. So at the end of the day, I could just check this label and then I would have all the important client requests email sorted for me. Now let's take a minute to see what happened actually. How does it work?
はい。
So here at the beginning, Hi, すみません. Here at the beginning, we start with a webhook. So technically speaking, it's just a trigger. So as soon as your inbox gets an email, this hook is informed, and then this workflow starts. And it begins with getting the email details. So if I click here, I see that I see here the date when the email was sent, and I see here the content. Hi, can you help me please with tatami damage, blah, 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 right? So this is the content. After that, I take this content and I give this content to a OpenAI module. So this is basically ChatGPT, which I use here. And you see here under messages, content, there is a specific instruction I gave to ChatGPT. And here at the end is the email content. Hi, can you help me with my tatami damage, and so on. And based on my instruction, ChatGPT gave an answer output. And the answer is here, client request. And this answer, client request, so ChatGPT understood that this is a client who has a request to us. So the answer from ChatGPT is client request. And this answer is then taken, and here based on a decision tree, I see here client request. This is where it was hit. So ChatGPT said my output is client request, and then this decision tree says if client request is the output, then go this way. So that's why you see here a small 1, here a 0. It went down here, and then you see what simply was done is move an email. So then this email was then just simply taken. So this email had a specific ID 41. And this email was then from the inbox moved to client request. You see, very simple. But the magic here is you can adapt this to your own needs. So the only thing you need to adapt is this ChatGPT prompt. And I show here the English version. This also works in Japanese. And here in the ChatGPT prompt, I gave here the categories, so you can change them as you like, whatever categories you need. And here below I wrote some examples. So I said, for example, if somebody reaching out to me, try to sell me something, then put it into this category. If an email is about a client reaching out to me with a question, put it into this category. So you see, it's very simple instruction. And at the end, the result is that the email is automatically moved into the proper label or moved into the proper category. Super simple, but this one will save you daily at least 1 hour of time to go through your emails and to sort out yourself, to read everything. AI is reading it for you and sorting out automatically and giving you automatically the higher priority to use your time wisely.
はい、ありがとうございます。そうですね、すごいちょっとびっくりしましたけど、おっしゃる通り、私もインボックス、100件とか200件とか毎日あって、どれが、ね、優先順位が高いのか、わからない状態で、毎日、仕事が終わった後に見てますと、それから仕分けしてるという状況でございますので、もし、このツールで、仕分けができたら非常に、効率化できると思います。で、さっき、ビタイさんおっしゃってた通り、そのチャット GPT のプロンプトの中にカテゴリーが入ってまして、それは皆様のビジネスに合わせて、インボイス、請求書なのか、もしくはお客様のお問い合わせとか、いろんな仕分けが自動でできますということでございますので、皆様のビジネスに合わせた仕分けができるというツールというふうに確認いたしました。ビタイさん、ありがとうございます。
Yes. Thank you very
はい。
much. ありがとうござい
また
ます。
次、お楽しみにお待ちください。ありがとうございます。失礼
Bye bye.
します。
Bye bye.